Welcome to 876 Wagwan to Rotted. So we're going to talk about the 6-year-old girl who was kidnapped. I'm going to play some voice notes and we're going to discuss it afterwards. Thank God she is okay now.
Good afternoon, everyone. We're trying to see if we can get some persons who are in the Maypen area. If you have cars, if you can just come into the air, please. Anka is missing. Somebody picked her up from school. We were told a gentleman went with her walking. Her school bag and everything is here, but we have not been able to locate her, even though we ourselves have been driving around. So we need some additional persons on the ground to see if you can just help us to drive around. We are contacting the police to report that she's actually missing because we just don't know where she is or who would have picked her up. So if you're in the Maypen area, we need some assistance, please.
Now, that was her mom, I believe, that put out the first voice note and it was shared. And after it got shared around, this is what happened afterwards.
Shireen, we're driving on the road. We're driving on Anderson Drive and see and tell me say one little girl missing from the school Ali used to go to. I mean, say, it kind of just changed the mood in the car. And then we reach on Anderson Drive and we see a little traffic. And we say, and it look like a police, you know. When we look, we see police and say and ask him and say, is the little girl you're looking for? The police say yes, and we continue driving. When we reach now out of the bridge at Maypen, go under the bridge now, turn from Bustamante Highway, we see one little girl in one blue uniform with one man, and we see like the man a stop a vehicle. See and say, you know, say, at the uniform that Mr. Say and send me the picture of the little girl. In time I say it in our community group, Langville Park group. When him send me zoom in, I say, babes, turn back my pussy. If a she and him just spin round up the road, and when we drive back we couldn't see because him a walk fast. We look, we see him a go up like we heading to the stoplight. So when we drive up to him now, because the hairstyle different from the picture, so let's say and I zoom in the picture, so I just want to see the face. So when you drive up close to him now, I wind down the window and I look, I say, Jesus, see another little girl, you know. Him say she, him say alright, so when the man reached to the window, him say, oh, he saw. So me I try to wind up window because I don't know if he have a weapon. So I want the window even halfway. And him say, oh, he saw. Who that little girl there to you? And him not answer him, hold her hand tight and walk faster. I said, Jesus, and I take him and I take what the picnic for true. So then I will drive up past him, stop almost in the road, and say, oh, he saw. And he turn the next way and see and drive out her vehicle. I have to say, a little sit down. And me I run out because I said, Jesus, me no want him to my husband nothing today. And he run on upon him and grab him. And I said, who this little girl to you and something like that. The little girl said, he's taking me away. Mr. Shireen, I can't allow him to heal. When the little girl said, so I said, come baby, run, come. And you know, let her go. Mr. See and grab her hand from him, saying, but choose him, saying, so upset at the situation and he have him. Mr. See and grab the picnic hand. And he grab her from him and I said, come baby, come. And she run come to me and I put her in the car. I put her right in the car seat. And she and Ali in there, she cried. I say, I have to just start praying. Just start praying for the little girl, her parents, her family. Oh Jesus. She said he let me walk in the bush so that I am not seen. Just like that, she said it. She's so intelligent. She said he took my tie and he took my watch and he hide them. Oh Jesus, Shireen. I tell him I need them a buckle. I need them a buckle. I send up some praise to God to them man right on the spot. All the police then come on and I say, boy, God is to be praised. Me I tell her, No. Somebody called the parent. Some men stopped as well because they saw Sian hold the person one way. And them stop and come on and I say call the police because of him have the little girl and them everybody all who were there were trying to call the police because the police were just up the road as me tell you. Just keep her in the car. Man, I wait, to see her parents come. Come and tell her, me would only feel better if me could have put her in her mother hand, honestly. But eventually the police said, to bring her come, them I got make she get medical attention. And we leave.
We have to big up Councillor Barnswell and his wife. They were proactive. Them never itch. They saw something, they heard something, and they did something. Big up on yourself. You hear what the wife said? They heard of the situation. They saw somebody in the uniform and they weren't sure and they went and exactly it is the little girl. And because of their prompt action, this little girl is alive and well. Thank the Lord for people like this who wants to protect our children and protect our future, protect Jamaica's future, because children are our future. Now, with that being said, my question is, how did that big, ugly, grey tone man, get figured kidnap this little girl? Well, I'm not really sure how that happened, but, we just have to be more careful with our children and, whatever things we need to implement and put in place so people that we don't know have access to children. All right. I'm sure the mom is happy and everybody is happy. The whole Jamaica is elated all the way. We're just full of joy that this little girl is alive and well and nothing major. Hopefully anything major didn't happen to her because he took her through the bushes. So hopefully, everything was okay with her when they checked her out. And you miss a big, ugly, great one, man. You must rat me in a jail and they must send you to prison for the rest of your life. Miss a great one, dirty, ugly man, wicked. Children are our future. You protect our children, not hurt our children. Well, with that being said, thank you guys for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Go ahead, hit that post notification bell. Please hit the notification bell. So every time I upload a video, you will be notified and get to watch my videos. Thank you again, guys. See you next time. Bye for now.